Alright, welcome to my round 1 game of this month's REV GP. I'm playing 4-color Consonance against Epid, who seems to be on Bant control of some sort. So 4-color Consonance is a lot worse now because Ardent Aesthetic just got nerfed, so I'm no longer running Ardent Aesthetic, in case you don't know what that card does. Well, I spelled it wrong, but yeah, it no longer top warring finds a permanent, instead it just draws a card, so I'm no longer playing this card because you can't really guarantee that you can ramp on turn 3 with this because, like previously, look at top 4, get permanent, you have a pretty good chance of flipping a land off that, but now you can't do that reliably, so instead I've gone back to Wildcourt Seeker. And speaking of the devil, here's Wildcourt Seeker, but that makes mana in this deck a lot worse because triple green and then there's some other commitments too. Well, anyways, this is a great hand because it has exactly what I need. It has New Divide for Wildcourt Seeker and it has some ramp cards. Yeah, most notably, I'm not mana screwed right now, so that's already a big, really good sign because this deck has really heavy mana requirements where you have Drift Off on 3, so you need triple green and triple white on 3, and then you need triple, or no, double, sorry. Yeah, you need, oh, I'm on play, right? Okay, cool, I just play my tap land turn 1 and pass. So yeah, you need double green and double white on turn 3, and you need double red on turn 5. Well, not turn 3 and turn 5, but like on 3 and 5. Then triple green on 7. Okay, so let me actually look at their deck because I haven't taken Kaleidoscope. Wonder if I should be running that card more often because like it does mana fix, but at the same time I'm not base blue, right? In fact, I've been trying to cut blue from my deck, but I can't cut it because Asahai is too good. Plains, cool. So I just run out Speaker of On. Yep. I mean, it's a mana dork. Does mana dork things. Yeah, Wildcourt Secret's a lot worse now because I don't have Gilded Quartz making these 3 land types. I mean, it's gonna enter as a 2/2, and then I guess it becomes a 3/3 after I fetch. I mean, that's alright. Are they going to deal with it? Let's see. Draw a card, gain 2 life, and then doesn't do much. Cool, that's fine by me. So what can I do? Fury Call Helion. I can't ramp that out, unfortunately. The mana doesn't work out. So now I just play Wildcourt Seeker, and I guess I tried to get double red for Fury Call. I already have double white from Magdanella Bay, and the blue green is coming from Speaker of On. I mean, yeah, I can work towards Fury Call Helion. So yeah, tap this, fetch out Mountain, play Wildcourt Seeker. Wildcourt Seeker enters as a 2/2. Speaker of On sees that happen and then puts a counter on it. Oh, right, I need to like do it like this. Okay, never mind then. Well, I guess I'm not playing Speaker of On number 2 this turn, which might be a good thing anyways because do they have board wipes? Oh, they don't have board wipes. Huh. Actually, yeah, I should just play out Speaker of On then. They don't have board wipes. So I guess I fetch a forest now. That does put me off Fury Call Helion mana, but hopefully I don't get punished for that. I mean, I am working towards Grand Consonance too. It is Grand Consonance mana soon, right? And this thing should be a 4/4 because I have 3 land types plus a counter on it. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that's Grand Consonance next turn if my Speaker of Ons survive. If they don't, then Wildcourt Seeker probably survives that. If they have a counter spell, they're just gonna get whacked by these guys. Okay, cool. Let's see what they have then. Asahai. Okay, that seems interesting. So what can they do 3 mana at instant speed? Not much, right? Yeah, not much. Alright, so I attack first and see what they have. In that case, I mean, I'm not gonna jam Grand Consonance. That's definitely eating something like an Infaros Judgment. I mean, anything I play is gonna eat an Infaros Judgment, so I just shouldn't. Or no, they could also have Omen of Deception, which is a quench, which means I should leave up 2 extra mana. Okay, yeah, I leave. I'm just gonna leave up enough mana to. Oh no, I just slam Asahai pre-combat then. And if it gets Infaros Judgments, then I just swing with everything. Yep, eats it Infaros Judgment. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, take how many to the face? Actually, no, this should be a 5/5 right now. Yeah, take 8 to the face, and I'm gonna get back New Divide. Or take 9? No, it should be 9, yeah. I mean, this is a game where I draw well, I get my Wildcourt Seeker into play early, they don't have a way to kill it, and then I get to snowball from there. But I don't think that's gonna happen every game. I'm gonna get some games where I just get absolutely mana screwed. I'm still screwed off. No, I have New Divide, but if Wildcourt Seeker attack didn't go through, I would have been screwed off Helion for quite a while. And they just pass again. Alright, I mean, they still have to deal with the board, so I just attack free combat. Oh, contested passage. Now I can finally start not losing life off my Wild Card Seekers. I still need to fetch pre-combat though. Yeah, just to have a target. Well, anyways, I get to get my other mountain, and contested patches is probably fetching a forest if things happen. 4, 5, 7. Yeah, no point in jamming Grand Consonance. Breakout Helion should be enough to do stuff. And I just swing with everyone again. Bring back New Divide again. I have enough mana left over to pay for an Omen of Deception. They just take everything in the face. Alright, sure. So this resolve. Seems like the answer is no. Afara's Judgment number 2. Yeah, that's fine. They're playing Afara's Judgment while behind on board. And they just concede. Alright, so I got the net draw this game. Post board, since they have counter spells, I'm bringing Scratch's Force Ban. Do you have any good answers to that thing? I don't think they do, right? They can't counter it. Can they kill that thing easily? It's hexproof, so they need to trade with it in combat. They have... Oh, they do have board wipes. Okay. Well, and I guess I don't think there's anything else I want to bring in. What do I take out? Kingdom Bell Tower doesn't seem like the matchup for... Or is it? Yeah, I don't think it's a matchup for it. Like, it's... Kingdom Bell Tower was a last-minute addition because I didn't know what else to add. Yeah, Silver Sun Ancient because I already have Scratch's Horseman. Yeah. Actually, should I just bring out 2 Silver Sun? I'll keep in Silver Sun. And let's see. Well, that's a lot of Scratch's Horsemans, and I mean, that is a pretty cool. I have a curve. I can keep this hand. I just have to hope that the curve works out. But yeah, actually, I'm going to be playing off curve because Nascent and Consistent are both tapped. Is the game slow enough for me to go with this plan? I guess I'll try it. I'm on a draw. Maybe I draw an untapped land so I can Speaker of on turn 2. Kaleidoscape. Yep. And what do I draw? Silver Song. Well, that's not what I need. I guess I play Contested Passage first, so I don't have to think about what to fetch just yet. I mean, what to name. But I am going to end up in turn Fetch Forest. Speaker of On probably eats an Omen of Deception. They play a tap land. Okay, they're not holding up counter spells. That's good. Another Kaleidoscape? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Alright, hoping for an untap land off the top. Well, that's not it. What do I name with this? I'll name Red, I guess. Although I don't think it really matters right now because I have these chromatic shards that I'm going to be playing out. Let's release this. Sure. And they're still tapping out, so which is good. Founding of the 12. Makes guys nails cards. Okay. Well, that's my land, but it's tapped. Well, I mean, it's fine. I play Speaker of On, and it's fine. Like I play this thing, and I play Studio Excelsior tap. Maybe it gets killed, but if it gets killed, whatever. I'll just play out some chromatic shards afterwards. If it doesn't get killed, I'm just gonna play out chromatic shards afterwards too. And then Rampant just scratches Horseman, which I don't think they can deal with. Well, the mill is gonna make me ancient faster, but they're not going to be milling. They're gonna be making creatures, and this thing's gonna be going off. Okay, that's concerning. And they have enough mana for Ifara's Judgment. Well, now I just need to start hoping. I need to start hoping that chromatic shard draws me into lands. Okay, that is a land. Does the other shard resolve? You can counter this if you want. It resolves. Okay, that's enough lands for now. So that does get me Purical Helion on mana, and I might as well play this to get me blue in case I draw stuff. I can play out Scratch's Horseman next turn. I have 5 lands for Ancient. I still need 3 more lands. That might not be too far away. And I just have to hope that my opponent doesn't have too much. Like, 2 Scratch's Horsemen should be plenty to win this matchup, right? They have to board wipe if they want to deal with these guys. They probably brought in board wipes, so maybe I should just start on 1 in case I have a wipe for that thing. And more lands. I mean, it's fine. I can just start curving out now. Oh, maybe I should play Studio Excelsior because, well, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so do I start off with the first Scratch's Horseman? I think so. It becomes a 7/7 off Speaker of On. Maybe that's why I should start off with Purical Helion instead, because that way I can ladder up with Speaker of On. I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then see how my opponent reacts to that. Does this resolve? Can't counter this. Thinking. Wonderful. So they think about what to do. Actually, how close am I to Ancient? I already counted. It's next turn, so if I top deck a fetch land, then Ancient is enabled, and I can start attacking with this thing. Or attacking past the tokens. They can't absolutely gum up the board, though. Are they... What? Okay, I see. Sure, that's fine. If you're cycling of Forest Judgment, I'm more than happy, because that's less counter spells going towards my things. Oh, they're just gonna gum up the board with 1/1s. I have to deal with a bunch of random 1/1s. I mean, I just get Ancient and then Scratch its Horseman starts trampling over stuff. And if they have a board wipe, then that's really good for me because they tap out the board wipe, and then next turn I play Fury Call and blow up their land. Looks like they finally resolved the Forest Judgment. They K me. Yep. They still do Excelsior tapped, and actually this thing also gets a counter from Speaker of On. And pass the turn. So let's see if they board wipe now. They don't have to board wipe right away. They can just keep chumping for a while. That's why I should be working towards Ancient as fast as possible. Hard to Glade. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they're wiping. Good, they're wiping. Or are they wiping? What's the other 5-mana thing they can do? Oh, Asahai. Yeah, that's a problem. They can Emblem, and I can't deal with that. But they are tapped out right now, so that means I can slam Silversun Ancient and blow up Asahai. And that's worth something at least, I think. I need Silversun Ancient to blow up 100-handed Pillar, right? Silversun Ancient being on board also makes board wipes a lot worse, so I should try to get this thing on board as soon as possible. Okay, they are going to Asahai minus, and they're going to give their guys flying. Are they going to attack though? If they attack with everything, I'm more than happy to kill Asahai on the swing back. If they don't attack with everything, then I guess I have to use Silversun to blow up Asahai, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Alright, so I guess I get whacked for 8. I go down to 10. Wait, am I just dead next turn? So I need to Silversun to survive, right? Okay, so on tap, draw. What do I draw? Asahai myself. I can plus Asahai, or I can minus Asahai to give my own guys flying. I mean, that's funny, but I just died to their Anthem guys, so I can't. Yeah, I can't kill Asahai and also not die to the Flyers unless I play Silversun. I mean, Silversun blow up. I need to blow up Asahai, or else I die to the +1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough for Silversun, but that's not enough to save me. Silversun blow up Asahai. 1. I'm still dead after that. So I need to play Silversun gain life and then let them plus Asahai again. What's my answer to this board? Like, what's my out? I have literal. I don't have any outs, but this is the only way I don't die, so I have to do this play. I think Asahai plus is actually block these guys. Is that better than Silversun gain life? Maybe. Like Asahai plus, they're forced to attack down Asahai, which also gains me some more life. I mean Asahai minus. Then afterwards, I can start Silversun. I leave these guys around. I mean, Speaker of On dies, which means I don't get to, or I still get to Silversun next turn. I mean, Fury Call Helion can always kill Asahai when I want it to, so I think I just play Silversun and try to survive. But yeah, definitely not in a great situation right now. Wait, why did I not attack with Scratch its Horseman? There was no reason not to attack with it, right? Because all their guys have flying. Okay, I messed up. I could have gotten rid of one of their humans. Oh, wait, I also missed the Speaker of On trigger. Okay, yeah, I'm tilting now. I mean, it doesn't matter too much because I'm pretty sure I lose this game anyways, but yeah, definitely could have played better. Actually, I could have, like, broken even with the number of tokens in play. I just attacked. So attack, they trade off a guy, they attack with everything. I eat up a guy, and then they're still stuck at 4 creatures attacking next turn. I mean, 4 creatures making contact next turn. They can sack an Asahai, actually, so it doesn't matter too much. They're gonna activate their pillar. Oh, is that just lethal? No, they're gonna drift off, and yeah, okay, yeah, that kills me. I think. If I attacked with Scratch's Horseman, I probably could have done something at least. Right, but that's like 5, and then this is like more than 10. It's almost exactly 10, actually. No, it's 6. Okay, yeah, just attacking wouldn't have mattered anyways. Okay, I guess I'm bringing in some board wipes. I mean, it's probably just good. It's good to bring in board wipes anyways. Seeing as they have... oh no, that was actually kind of unusual. They make a bunch of tokens, but like I don't want board wipes to be stuck in my hand, right? So it doesn't really matter. Like I don't want to bring in board wipes. Braze is not very useful, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't hit enough. This is not a Braze matchup. I'll just run this back. And what do I get? Okay, this is sort of opening hand that I was afraid. Actually, no, it's good enough. I can keep this. So that's turn 2 Speaker of On, followed by hopefully an overall, and then hopefully I get something afterwards. At least I'm drawing my Studio Excelsiors, like on my Tri-lands, which makes mana a lot easier for me. Because trying to fetch basics so that I can play Drift Off into Fury Call Helion is not fun. Plains, okay, sure. And okay, yeah, cool. I got a really good draw. So now I'm going to, well, I want to fetch white for drift off, but right now I should fetch green because if Speaker of On gets killed, actually, can they kill Speaker of On at all? No, they cannot. I don't think. Yeah, they can't unless I let them eat cake. Well, if they have that, then I can still fetch. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm fine. I can fetch white here. Yeah, fetch white so I have double white for drift off later on. A new divide, probably fetching green, so I can off roll minus, get back new divide, and fetch red with that. So now I have double green and double red. Actually, Speaker is also giving me green. I think if they tap out for let them eat cake, I'm pretty happy because that means I get to resolve all for all. And oh, but they're tapping out anyways. Okay, cool. That's good for me. Actually, do I kill this thing before they can make tokens off of it? No, right? I need to ramp. Like, ramping is what my deck should be doing. And I can deal with the random 1/1s later on with the asset by just plussing acid high a bunch. Still though, do I want to drift off? Definitely makes things a lot simpler later on. Okay, what else do I want to drift off here? Not much right now. I guess they can drift off my drift off, and that's something I want to drift off later on too. I think I should just stop thinking so much and just play the ramp card. So play out, so fetch out forest. All furrow minus whack face. Get back new divide. I don't have a 2-drop to play, so I'm just gonna whack them with Speaker of On and pass the turn. I actually just get to hard cast Acid High next turn too. If they tap out for an enchantment, I'm just gonna double drift off them next turn. 100-handed pillars tap, sure. And they're tapping out again. Is it another Fountain of Okay, cool. That's my drift off targets. And Chromax Shard. Okay, so I'm gonna plus Ulfro for no effect, but I can minus it next turn to ramp again. And kill the human token. So that's pretty good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6 Exacxies. And this is fetching red for in case I need to play Fury Calhelion. Yeah. So yeah, kick drift off. I mean, it does kick drift off things. I wonder if I should try to master them with. And nah, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. Plus Ulfro, which means it's actually gonna get whacked by the human. Okay, never mind. Ulfro is not minusing next turn. I'm assuming they have their own drift offs right now though, so they can get back one of their Fountain up to 12s, and then if things go well, I can play Silver Sound Ancient next turn and blow up their drift off and get my drift off back, which no, they just exiled the token drift off, and and then that means I can't blow up their drift off to get my drift off back. They're just gonna whack down Alfaro. Yeah, expected. They're Ifara. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Doesn't do much on its own. In fact, no, I can't blow it up. Okay, that's a land. That's nice. So now what? I can't cast Silver Song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't. Okay, so I just play Acid High this turn. They have 1 mana up, which means they can't counter anything. Yeah, I mean, I'll play Acid High pre-combat just to see what they have. They let resolve because they don't have an answer to this. They don't have a counter to this. I'm just gonna plus make the tokens. Ulfro is also plussing for no effect. Or I'm gonna play out Studio Excelsior tap, and then I'm gonna swing with my Speaker of On and pass the turn. Things are looking pretty good for me right now. They play Harvey Glade. Okay, so if they have a board wipe, they need to use it now. Actually, the board wipes don't kill planeswalkers, so yeah, they're in a lot of trouble. Oh no, wipe the world clean kills planeswalkers. Okay, if they have the board wipe, they should use it now. And if they do use a board wipe, that is okay. They play Fountain of 12. They don't have the board wipe, but they might draw into it. Okay, they just pass. The good news is I don't have to play anything into counter spells because I already have such a strong board. So do I? I just cash an Elfro now. I'm not gonna keep plussing her, or him, or whatever. Do I minus Ass High now just to get some damage in? Like, so how do I lose? Well, how did they not lose? They need to find a board wipe, so I should just minus Ass High because it's best in face of an actual board wipe. Yeah, I'll go with that logic. Actually, if they have a board wipe, if they have something they want to do at instant speed, I just Silver Sound Ancient afterwards. Right, yeah. So I'll minus Acid High and give all my guys flying, because that's what they did last time, and seems pretty effective. Swing with everything. Let's see what they do against this. They have to do something again. Okay, they just take it. Okay, sure, that's fine. Well, Acid High's probably dying to whatever they're playing, but that's fine, right? Well, actually, I'm gonna use up Ulfro. Shoot the human. Are you gonna sack the human response? Like that's one. Okay, no, they're not. Well, I get new divide back. And then I guess I play out Max Shard, draw a card. Ooh, okay, that's for post board wipe. And then Speaker of On, ETB, and it gets counter because Speaker of On. And they can counter if they want. Alright, they're thinking about it. What can they have it? They can have Benethos, which copies their Founding of 12, but that just makes chump blockers. It doesn't help them. My guys have flying. I think right now they just need to draw in to wipe the world cling to wipe the board cling so that they don't die next turn. And if they do that, then they tap out, so I get to play out my Scratches Horseman, and I am Ancient right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I am. So they no matter what they do, they're in a very bad situation. No, they just pass. They don't have any end of turn things to do. Okay, did they have the board wipe? Did they get the board wipe? Seems like the answer is yes. Yep. And I get to draw a card even. Huh, that's convenient. Nice consolation prize. Oops, wrong hotkey. They don't get anything out of this, right? Well, no, they get one trigger off found. Okay, looks like they forgot their trigger. Cool. And Kaleidoscape. Yeah, that's fine. So they draw 2 cards now. And they're completely tapped out, so they just died to Silversun Ancient. Nice. What do I want to blow up with Silversun Ancient? Do I want to go after the lands or their creatures? I think I go after their, enchantment. And I think I go after their lands because Trump blockers don't do much when Scratches Horseman is giving my Silversun Ancient trample. Nascent Lightning. Okay, that's more lands for me. And I'm going to get Forest now. Does it matter what this is naming? Not really. I'm gonna name Forest though. Alright, green. So I can go Speaker of On, Scratches Horseman, swing. And I should just go Silversun Ancient first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, yeah, I have enough to do everything I want. Play Speaker of On, and then also play Silversun Ancient. Yeah, counter on this guy and blow up their 100-handed pillar. Yeah, pass the turn. Or actually, Ass High Emblems giving these guys flying and +1/+1. They need another board wipe. Actually, no, board wipes don't even help here because Silversun Ancient just comes back, blows something else up, and then swings for 8 in the air. I think they need something like, well, no, these guys don't have trample, so I guess if they have Ass High, they can give their guys flying, and then they can start chumping or something. Another Kaleidoscape. I mean, that's fine. Well, actually, they need Drift Off. Drift Off kills Silversun Ancient, and I don't have my own Drift Offs just yet in order to get it back. If I was going to be drawing a ton of cards, though. Lush Oasis, sure. Do they have Drift Off? They need exactly Drift Off right now, or else they just die. Not die, but like no, they literally just die because they have no flyers to block the Silversun Ancient. Seems like they did find a Drift Off, or no, they haven't. Okay, is this Drift Off? Okay, seems like they have it. Cool. They're still dealing with a flying X-proof 7/7 though, so yep. They need to draw into another board wipe and wipe the board again. And then they need to dodge any sort of removal on the Drift Off. Let's see what I can get off the top. Asahai, well, that's useful, but not right now. I'm just going to go for blood right now. So Scratches Horseman, which is completely uncounterable. Actually, no, it is just lethal, right? Yeah, counter on this guy, and Asahai gives this thing +1/+. Yeah, I get exactsies unless they have some way to gain life. They not know. Okay, I guess I put this thing off to the side and didn't really warn them about it. So yeah, they need an instant speed enchantment to not die here. Or do they have instant speed Life King? Missed a draw. Oh, right. Yeah, you also missed the Founding of the 12 trigger. Not that it really mattered. But yeah, I guess the deck managed to perform. The only reason it actually played out well is because I drew all my mana fixing lands early. This deck's mana just isn't great, so it becomes super high rolly sometimes. If you don't get the right mana, then you just can't do anything. But I'm pretty happy about winning round 1. So yeah, see you next round, I guess.